The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Had to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. And now a third down, the opening drive of this championship game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. Second down play coming up.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds it.
And looking for a big play here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Back to throw again. It's another deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And if fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Oh, what a move. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Offense will set up on first and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
Holding. Offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Put to the end zone. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Looking downfield, it's Lacy. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Hit as he released it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They come short in the 3rd down completion. And here comes the punt team. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They're going to run it here. He shrinks the tackle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Lacy. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. His man, it's Walker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt heads out of bounds. They will spot this about the 35. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a short completion of the tight end. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. They call the draw play here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? It's a wide receiver screen.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. It does a nice job of breaking 1 tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st down, it's play action. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Tight end makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Play action here on 1st down. Behind the line, it's Freeman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Bennett. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short in the 9th play of the drive. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looking to throw. It's Lacy. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the ball fair caught right at midfield. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down for a loss at the completion. Not what they were looking for. Quick pass, the catch is made. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner is brought down. Gonna run it. It's Freeman.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? 2nd and 10 He's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Punt team making their way on the field. They'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Dropping back, it's Lacy. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's caught in the crossing pattern. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Boyd. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it. It's off the incompletion. It sets up a third down and 3. Looking to throw yet again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he can do is eat it.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. This one will be fair caught. Offense on the field to take over. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. It's reeled in. It's Walker. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, smart the ball to 44. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Punt over the middle. It's Walker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Lacy. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw caught over the middle. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. They keep him guessing with a run. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Team out for the PAT try. Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set, second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Got the returner corralled. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Lacy. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The sure hands, it's Boyd. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And here's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Gets made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sends him up first down from the 31. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone in the first half of 17. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kurt and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the receiver brought down by the coverage team there. Offense makes their way on the field. Quarterback still with the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down play coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, to heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And it's caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense back out there trying to get something going. To throw, it's Lacy. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Crosses the 45. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. No huddle now for the offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And now the running back's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Walker. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. First and 10 play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Lacy. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. That's caught. It's Benson. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake on first down. Caught quickly. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Looking to chuck it again, bringing pressure. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Off the 53-yard miss, the offense sets up at the 36 to start the drive. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Second down play coming up for this offense. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often. To throw, it's Lacy. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Third down attempt unsuccessful. They'll punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss in the play. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Throwing off play action. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's looking deep down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Holding. Offense.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. He missed it. Off target that time. But there's a flag down. You might get another shot at this.
Looking kicker. Defense.
That's a costly penalty for the special teams. Offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. After missing the field goal on the last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. He's running out of time here. They trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense ready to start this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Boyd. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Lacy. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, it's play action. Swarm with a pass rush. He's sacked.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
How about this call? 3rd down and 10. The whole world is expecting that they're going to throw the football. And instead, they go back to old reliable, the running back, get some good blocks up front. And not only does he pick up 10 yards, look at this. Huge yards on this play on 3rd and long.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Back to pass. It's Lacy. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Offense comes out to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Lacy. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Now here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage, Kirk, just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. He hands it to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Pass the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass rush swarming him again. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage, and a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Back to pass. It's Lacy. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. 2nd down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. Let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quick throw, catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Lacy. Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Pounding away with the run game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. No huddle here for the offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Looking to pass. It's Lacy. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Ball handed off. He's got the 1st and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. 1st down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. A short connection to the tight end here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The offense going with the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught. Completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. It's the tight end who grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab made by the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. To the air. It's Lacy. Makes the catch. Can he get in? No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. The soccer with a strong tackle there. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground? Time to figure out now for the fun part. Congratulations.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoffs, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. It's Gonzalez. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll try to run for the first down. Quick spin on the run. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. The Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Defense is coming after him. The receiver grabs it. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack.
Hold.
So they accept the penalty and wipe away the loss on that play. A little unusual. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. He could go inside the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And out comes the offense set to take over here. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Good enough for first down.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Cruz. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
The punt team making their way on the field.
On to kick it away.
And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They line up at the 14 now, no longer in the shadow of their own end zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Ford. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that previous play.
Brings up second down.
Caught over the middle. It's Ford. Third down play for this offense.
Brings up third down.
They try to sneak in for the first. Stuffed on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
To kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. Time for one more play here in the quarter. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Spins away from defenders. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. First down and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Second down coming up.
Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. And the Nittany Lions churn out another first down.
For the offense.
Now here's the toss play. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Second down.
He's looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. Breaks free in the clear. Crosses the 10.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
On for the extra point.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gonzalez. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Fleming. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Hold.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw to the sideline. Forced out after just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. The sure hands. It's Gonzalez. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. QB decides to keep it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the drive that will not end. It is a long way to go on third down here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Offense makes their way on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Gain of 5. Second down coming up.
From the shotgun, drops back. A deep shot to the left side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. And the Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Now it's second down here. Handoff heading left. Fighting him off. And they've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's 4. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Split backfield here. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. The ball is caught. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. And the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Gonzalez. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. On the run, it's Ray. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He pulls in the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Gonzalez. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. One more play before they head to the locker room. flips it to the back across the middle. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the offense trots back out on the field again. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Finds his man. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? A good throw out left, complete. Second down play coming up.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
43. Brings up third down.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they get the completion. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
They're set now to try the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And then they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So incomplete pass on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and inches. QB keeps it himself.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And Indy Lions will send the punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Offense ready to start this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be second down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they hand it off to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Looking for a gap. It's Diggs. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And then first down right back to the running game. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football.
I don't care what area we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point gets him with a touchdown, 31-24. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down after that previous play. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. The 30. At the 20. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a first and goal now.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
And the Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. And there's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. There's a 1st and 10 play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's 4. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Brought down at the 43. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Diggs. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. 2-back set. Quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. 2nd down after that completion. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's got it with room to run. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Trying the old counter play here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That pass is caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4 down territory. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down after a short gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. We bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Diggs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Offense clicking now. It's another 1st down at the 45. Looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Ford. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. On the ground, it's Diggs. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Diggs. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. This drive has now reached the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. Oh, look at the quick cut. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Hand off to the single back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Looking to scramble. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. Back's got it on the pitch. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. A play action, looking to throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Offense in a split backfield now. The back's got it on a counter. He shreds the tackle. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Brings up 3rd down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it. No problem. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for 1st down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Quarterback keeps the football. Fighting off the defender.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here's Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. That's already his 5th punt of the game. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The offense tried to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. That pass is batted away. Incomplete. The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the 1st down is still going. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here we go. The most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Looking to the end zone. Now they'll set up for the point after.
For the extra point.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Gonzalez. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. Spinning out of the tackle.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Screen to the wide receiver. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.